What is going to be Dan Unfiltered checking out Architect's Black Hole, and this comes from Brennan, my boy. If you guys have any requests, just click that. All right, especially if you got any other like UK metal bands that are current right now, because I always say it feels like Architects are at the top of the UK metal band hierarchy, in my opinion. I would love to see who else is in it. Like, we have a couple, but we need to start a good like battle. We need like five plus. At the moment, there's only a couple. And it feels like, to me, Architects are kind of like, there's a level difference. But let's check this out. Black Hole. Oh, shit. What? Whoa, settle down. First of all, who directed this? Is this a Michael Bay production? Jesus Christ, it looks beautiful. For a music video? This looks better than the what's it, Battleship? And I actually don't mind Battleship, but this looks better. Production wise. Oh. This is awesome. Oh. Ah. Most underrated singer in metal. Underrated. Not calling him the best, but most underrated. It almost has to be. Like, there are some in the discussion, but it almost has to be. The range is disgusting, and for some reason, I don't really hear about the Architects at all over here, and that is fucking mind-boggling. Holy shit! Talk to him. Obviously, that's not really happening. Let's not be stupid here. But if you could do something similar in a concert, that would crush. Because, like, if you've been to like a Slipknot concert, Joey Jordison would always, the drummer, there'd be a moment in the concert where they would just give him a solo, and his whole platform would lift, and it would then like go kind of like sideways and then spin as he's just going crazy on the set. I've never seen someone do it with like a guitarist doing a solo. Could you kind of have, like, put a wiring mechanism on him and lift him up and kind of spin him? Not super fast. We don't need to go crazy here, but kind of give, like, a tornado effect, like a visual effect around him. Maybe, like, some type of lights off hologram thing to make it look like he's in a tornado. That would crush. It's always the drummers who get those. I think Tommy Lee used to get, like, moved around. Guitarists kind of just, you know, they could just chill. That's awesome. Oh. Oh. Yes. Oh. Oh. Holy shit. They're awesome with their videos. Whoever directs their videos, it's probably the same person. Because their effects are really well done. Was it Hereafter? Is that what might be my favorite song of theirs? But the video, is that the one where it was like the rapture was happening? Looks great. It was either that one or just something around that time. But their production is outstanding. That made, like, seriously, the green screen work here. Top tier. Like, Steven fucking Spielberg. That looked really good. That looked really good. Shout out to whoever did that. If I was him, I would have demanded my name directed by somewhere on this. Like, seriously, it looked way more practical, you know, obviously green screen, but it looked more practical than Godzilla vs. Kong. The last 3 of those. Those look like a goddamn video game. That looked good. I'm actually blown away by how good that looked. Anyway, great song. Maybe their heaviest? At least I've heard so far, especially vocally. Like, of course, it did have the clean vocaled chorus, but the amount of the guttural harsh vocal, like not just normal harsh vocal that he does, he's actually getting, he has one of the best just normal screams during verses that you'll ever hear. It's just such a controlled, beautiful scream. But the guttural, throaty, that's not something he's really known for to me. And he crushed it kind of a lot in this song. Especially the last act of this song. A whole lot of it. That was awesome. That was really fucking good. Come on, let's be honest. It goes on the playlist. And maybe the second best Architect song I have heard so far. I have to hear Hereafter again. It does come up like every couple weeks in my playlist, but the playlist has a couple hundred songs. I don't want to be a prisoner of the moment. This, I think, is their heaviest. But Hereafter still is just such a goddamn good song. But what a fucking video, man. That was outstanding. Let's go. Let me know what you guys think down below. Brennan, shout out again. Appreciate you, homie. That was great. That was great. Again, why didn't he put who directed this on here? That should be a thing. Outstanding green screen work there. A real one.